Hello everyone, this is Mark 3 and welcome back to Homeworld 1 Remastered. The flight from Carrick and the burning of our enemies in the name of vengeance and all that jazz.
Roger.
As you saw last time, I
Group
managed to
one,
actually
reinforced.
fight my way through the bulk of the enemy
Underway.
force, deal with
Copy.
that, and now I have hesitated for a
Group
moment to
one.
reconstitute my equipment, rebuild some casualties, and get myself ready. I'm going to lead in with this destroyer over
Local
here.
resources exhausted.
Ooh, I actually left my other destroyer behind. Come get over here, please.
Group 2
Uh,
copies. Move
Can I
order
actually
confirmed.
jump you?
Group
I
3
don't think I
reporting.
can.
Group 4
No,
reporting.
tactical jumping doesn't work in this. Okay,
Report set.
but yeah,
Guard
there's
order
another destroyer
confirmed.
coming up which will get over here
Group 5
in its own
copies.
good time, basically. But right now I am ready to go, and let's move into engage.
Group 1
Hello,
standing by.
interceptors. Group 3 is set to properly guarding. Group 4 is my massed combat
Under
wings.
attack.
I'll just tell them to guard that destroyer. Sure, that should make life interesting. And I've got 10 salvage corvettes standing by, ready to
Group
go.
1.
Ooh, look at all these things.
Group 2 copies. Group
Look at
2.
all these.
Move order
Wow.
confirmed. Group 3 reporting.
Do they have enough fighters? I don't think they do. Do they have anything else, though?
Confirmed.
I don't think they do.
Stay on top of them.
Yeah, looks like that carrier's just got nothing left at all.
Stay on top of them.
Group 5 reports enemy contact.
Group 1, engage those fighters, please. Group 2,
Group 5
back off.
under attack.
3's fine, 4's fine. 5, say hello to that carrier. Or what's yours is mine, what's mine is not yours because it's all mine as well.
Alright, stay with me now.
I'm sending in my wing of salvage corvettes to nick that carrier because all it's got are these interceptors, so, you know.
We've got a situation.
Hey, it's a big ship, I might as well just do it, you know.
Light fire confirmed. Group 3 copies.
Group 5 reports enemy contact.
Alright, hang in there. You're looking fine. Getting banged around here. We're under fire. Watch your 6.
Group
So come on,
5
let's
under
grab 'em.
attack.
Watch your 6.
Grab it, grab it.
Watch your 6.
The carrier's engaging with its point defense guns, that is its right,
You're looking fine.
but the point defense guns on a carrier just aren't enough to take out really much. They're pretty weak.
Moving to
So,
intercept.
latching on. Okay, this guy
Standing
requires
by.
6.
Moving to intercept.
Plunk. Oh no, I've got their carrier under
We're
tow.
under fire.
Such a
Watch
shame.
your 6. This is
Also, you
looking
can see
good.
all of the
Stay tight.
massive
We're
numbers
under
of,
fire. Moving in. Confirmed.
fights and things around here, so
Attack vector laid in. Group 3 reporting.
I'm getting
Stop
everything
Group
mobile
4
in on
reporting.
this,
We got
actually.
company.
Where are my heavy
Enemy
corvettes?
contact.
They're down there somewhere.
Light fire confirmed. Strike group
Uh,
confirmed. Group 4 standing by. Strike group reports hostile contact. Light fire
there we go. Here are my heavy
Strike group
corvettes. You
acknowledged.
guys engage
Stop
these
one.
fighters as
Group 4
well
reporting.
because they're taking a
Strike group
bit of
confirmed.
time to go down.
Group 4. All stations reporting by the numbers. Strike group confirmed. Group 4 copies. Strike group under enemy attack. Strike group receiving fire. Strike group under enemy attack. Standing by. Strike group reports hostile contact. Docking with mothership.
There we go. Just getting them all lined up into strike formations.
Strike
As
group
best I
reports
can.
hostile contact.
So that way I've got groups of fighters going against their stuff. How are my salvage corvettes doing? You guys are okay. I'm going to tell you guys to go and dock with my mothership again because don't need you. There's only a bunch of enemy interceptors and things. Well, actually it's just the interceptors right now, isn't it? Oh well, I guess this is just mopping up now. Just got to let my fighter forces deal with it. Yeah, in my focus on capital ships, I had actually forgotten how useful fighters can be, even if I'm not very good with them. Because, let's be honest here,
Strike group
the fact I
under
managed to
enemy
get through
attack.
what just happened is basically because I was building lots and lots of fighters and things, and my fighters were able to counter theirs because I don't have the decent anti-fighter
Moving on.
large ships yet. So, you know,
Strike group reports
I had
hostile
completely forgotten about that.
contact. Group 3.
4 collectors, 1 refinery. Yep, that's all fine. Okay. Don't need to build anything else right now. Here comes the carrier. Yeah, just let them all deal with it.
Docking with mothership. Group 4 standing by. Strike group reports hostile contact.
Yeah, so I have extends before. Yeah, I'm losing some individual units around the place, but
Strike group receiving
well,
fire.
not that bad. Let's grab those
Docking with
bombers
mothership.
actually. Bombers, go back to the mothership, please. Because frankly, they don't need to be out here.
Strike group receiving fire.
After all, these are all of my...
Group 1 copies.
these are all bombers, these guys.
Moving well
There's only a couple of them left, actually. A couple of wings.
Group 2 reporting.
But
Understood.
the opponents are
Group
interceptors, so there's no point sending bombers up
Strike
against
group
them.
Prepare for assault.
Let's be
Strike
fair.
group under enemy attack.
In fact, the bombers are just getting killed.
Strike group receiving fire. Group 1 copies.
Everyone
Rock all
reform,
weapons on
please.
target.
Just get over
Strike
there.
group reports hostile contact.
And instead of spreading out, let's... Ooh, there's a big enemy formation over here.
Strike group reports hostile contact.
Frigates, go deal with those
Standing
guys.
by. Lock all weapons on
Also,
target.
divert power to
Group
engines.
3
You don't
reporting.
need your... You don't need firepower right now. Let's put it that way. Unless you really think these interceptors are going to be really, really hard to kill. I don't think they will be, for some strange reason.
Reporting. I caught one.
But yeah, I'm just converging Group 4 on a couple of targets, just to make it a bit easier.
Strike group under enemy
You
attack.
are almost here.
Strike group under enemy attack. Watch for debris.
Yep, they are still mobile, they just ran out of targets. Okay.
Strike group reports hostile.
Oh, look at
contact.
this. This guy's got yellow turrets, but is actually repainted in my colour scheme. That's kind of odd, actually. I think it's because I captured him, I saved and reloaded the game,
Group 4
because of
copies.
course I left and came back. So this guy is like half and half in terms of colour scheme now.
Group 4.
Well, mostly my colour scheme, but his turrets
Strike group
are
battle
wrong. So
position.
that's an odd little bug, that. Also, Group 4 seems to be having a ridiculous time trying to kill this one interceptor. Oh, there he goes. Yeah, let's kill the last of it. Ah, jeez. You carrier are mine. Om nom nom. In you go. It's going to be useful to have a carrier because I actually treat them the same way I do the mobile collectors. Like I'll either deploy them where I want them, or I'll send them out escorting my gathering ops. Because of course they can also keep stores of fighter craft on them and things like that as well. Speaking of, actually, the comment have been saying I can keep craft docked onto my support frigates if I use the launch button up here.
Docking with mobile refinery.
I can't because I can't select them in this list. All I can select is my mothership and tell them to stay docked on that. So I don't think that
Docking
will do
signal
a thing.
green.
Group 4, dock mode.
Local resources exhausted.
So yeah, I'm just on the dock. I've got stay docks checked,
Enemy carrier
but
captured.
Tie-down
I
fleet
believe this is on a
destroyed.
per ship
Hyperspace
basis or something.
coordinates
Isn't
locked
it?
in.
Yeah, there we go. That fighter just immediately undocks again. So yeah,
Local resources exhausted, fleet. Moving on.
ta-da!
Pursuing target.
But yeah, these
Four
guys.
reporting. Watch your six.
Group 4. If I should be able to select the here's the carrier now,
Battle positions. Group 1 copies. Engage.
and it's actually had a couple of fighters docked in it. What the?
Roger.
Okay, that is right. Tie-down fleet destroyed. Here, have some more ships. What the hell?
You're clear to proceed.
So carrier can be told to stay docked. My mothership is left on auto launch. So I'm docking my salvage ships with that carrier because it's a much safer mobile base to send them in on, basically.
Strike group receiving
So
fire.
yeah. So I captured that thing. I cleaned out all its crew, and then kicked it back out again under my control. And nobody checked the docking bays to make sure there weren't any enemy fighters actually stored inside it. That is just silly. Oh dear. Yeah, there we go. That's my salvage squads docked up in that carrier. Also, my interceptor squads are kind of messed up.
Moving into formation.
My defenders are still running around. So, the thing is though, the defenders are like really, really slow.
4 reports enemy contact.
But they've got multiple guns and they're really good at shooting at things. So they're like kind of like stationary turrets, basically. I mean, look.
Strike group under enemy
Even the destroyer and the support frigates are faster than these defender fighters are. Defender fighters just aren't built to go places, basically, like at all. But wow. But as soon as enemy fighters come in, lots and lots of DACA. Have all the bullets.
supporting friendly units. Strike group stand down.
Okay, let's set you guys to aggression mode, so fire more shots, basically. Find an enemy, start unloading in a general direction. Now they're individually moving and flying, so they're not trying to reposition themselves every time. It's actually an issue if you have larger formation fighters. Then you've got to remember that they try to stay in formation, even if it means they turn around and the entire formation slows to a crawl. So you've got to be aware of that and try not to have
reporting ready.
Your ships like have
Group
too many
1
things.
reports victory.
Docking with carrier.
So yeah, have too many ships in a given fleet. But yeah, once those defenders got there, they cleaned up that mess of enemies. No problem at all. Okay, let's get them all docked up in the carrier, and that is it, because we are ready. And we've also got nearly 10,000 resources in stock as well, so we're not exactly short on materials right now either. 3 cap ships, 2 destroyers and a carrier, which I nicked off the guys that killed my Homeworld. I've got 17 frigates still standing. Mostly ion array frigates, I think. Though there are some assault frigates and things in there. There's a couple of support frigates as well. I should probably build a few more. There we go. That'll fill out my... No, actually, let's keep those slots free. If I need more, I'll build more.
Stand down. We're on hold.
So let's say that.
Signing off. Thank you.
Yeah, there we go. So, let us move on to the next mission. Hyperspace. So you can see it's classed as a captured ship, so they're all over there. All the destroyers and carriers are among the ion array frigates, so they don't take proper docking positions, well, jump positions like the rest of my stuff does, like their units should be. And it also collected up to 13,000 resources, so yeah, I gained an extra 3,000 just from ending the mission. Well, basically I hadn't harvested it yet, but you know. Also collecting is a very handy thing. It makes sure you don't have to stick around longer than you should.
We've completed decrypting data from the enemy frigate we captured in the Karak system. It appears to be an Imperial broadcast. In order to stay clear of these outposts, our course will take us into a turbulent asteroid field and through the heart of a nebula.
Hyperspace jump successful.
We haven't cleared the asteroid field. Prepare
Okay,
for
here we
collisions.
go.
Incoming asteroids must be destroyed before they impact with the mothership. Concentrate fire within this collision envelope. Research Division reports it is now equipped for super capital ship drive technology. We advise commencing research
Let's see.
immediately.
Okay. It lost the stay docked on that.
Order confirmed. Copy.
Group 4 reinforced.
Standing by. Ready.
let's add those corvettes to Group 4. I don't think I need the repair corvettes might be needed, but I don't think the salvage corvettes will be. Let's shift the carrier around behind me. You will guard
Group 2 reporting.
the harvesters, and the harvesters, of course, will go harvest.
Group 2 copies. Green line
It's off to go.
confirmed. Group
But
1,
the thing is, I've got incoming asteroids here, so that's why I'm rearranging everything
Group 1 reports victory.
in front of my ship. Oh, yeah, gotta start killing.
Group 1, Group 2.
So yeah, I'm protecting my ship here,
Intercept. Group 3
and it
copies.
crashes
Standing
into.
by. Docking with mothership.
They try to crash into my mothership, basically.
Group 2 reports victory.
Group 1 standing by.
Salvage corvettes, go dock with the mothership, please.
Target
Group 4,
acquired.
go murder
Docking signal green.
asteroids.
Group
Yeah, I think that's probably about it.
2 show no mercy.
But I've got to tell these guys to start
Attack coordinates
murdering
locked.
everything.
Group 1 standing by. Group 2 copies. Group 4. Local resources exhausted. Fleet moving on. Group 1 reporting.
Unfortunately, I think Group 4 is actually kind of underpowered to do this.
2 reporting. Group 2 standing by.
But I've got to kill these asteroids, otherwise they'll hit my mothership, and that will be a bad time for
Attack
all
vector
of
laid
us. So,
in. Target confirmed.
thing is, every asteroid I blow up is also worth some resources too, I think. Anyway, got to focus on.
Defeated the enemy.
Oh, that one's heading. Okay, let's get my iron figures. I've also got to be aware that they can crash into my other ships, damage those too. I mean, look, that destroyer's already taken a knock.
Local resources
from something,
exhausted.
so-
Fleet moving on. Engaging.
Mhm.
Group 1 standing by. Group 4. Attack vector laid in. Group 1 reporting.
Group 4, just go out there and
Group 2 reports
clobber the entire lot if you would.
Group 2 reporting. Group 2 reporting. Local resources exhausted. Fleet
Okay,
moving
that's
on.
all resources,
one
that's all
reports
resources.
victory.
That one's not killed that one.
Attack vector laid in.
But every time I kill one of these guys,
Group 3. Group 3 copies. Destination locked in. Confirmed. Acknowledged.
why have you guys launched?
Standing by.
Oh wait, you're the repair corvettes, never mind.
Group 1.
Fix
Got
everything.
it. We're locked on here. Group 2 reporting. Engaging.
I said fix everything, not
Acknowledged.
select everything.
Locked
There we
on
go.
target.
Right.
Group 2 has defeated the enemy.
Group 1 standing by.
There we go.
Target confirmed.
Just need to keep
Group
clearing
2.
everything out.
Target confirmed.
Group 1 has defeated the enemy.
Engaging. Local resources exhausted.
Luckily, I've still got all these
Fleet
iron
moving
array
on.
frigates though, because they have a lot of firepower, so they can just knock these rocks apart.
Group 1 reporting.
Group 2 reports victory.
Group 2
I
copies.
send my destroyers over there to just start murdering all of those things, because
Attack coordinates locked
that seems
in.
to be the sensible
Group
thing to
3
do.
reporting.
Research complete. New
Plus they're more
capital ships
mobile as well,
available
and I
for
can then I'll use my ion array frigates to hit everything that. Yeah, look at that. This group is pummeling this asteroid, but they're not doing anything, basically. So, Group 4, there's no point having them out here. They're just not powerful enough. Okay. That's resources. That's
Construction
resources.
underway.
Let's actually get some
Assembly
additional
underway.
resource collectors out there as
Construction
well.
underway. Construction underway.
No, not controllers actually. Oops. Collectors.
Ports are clear. Assembly underway.
How many can I
Group
build?
1 standing by. Engaging. Group 1 copies.
And let's actually get an
Attack
additional destroyer
coordinates
class out here.
locked in. Group 2 moving to intercept.
No, Group 1 actually, I want you guys to take that one. Yeah, it's Group 2 that I want to pick up the slack with. To make sure that nothing hostile actually crashes into my mothership.
Local resources exhausted. Fleet moving on.
Yeah, go ion beams, go!
Attack coordinates
Can I research
locked in.
anything else? Or have I just got access to... Yeah, I'm just building some of my own destroyers.
Engaging.
Gotta admit though, this is actually quite a nice break, and it's I think this
Local
mission is
resources
more to
exhausted,
teach
fleet
you a bit
moving on.
about
Resource
the
collector
3D
complete.
movement aspects of this. Seeing as
Group
it's
3 reporting.
it's all about these things are moving, where are they going to go? where are they going to go? Are they going to hit your
Group 3.
control ship? Are they going to miss
Group
you?
2 reporting.
Are they going to ram your other ships as well? Is that what are they going to do?
Attack vector laid in.
But I'm also got enough ships that I'm actively hunting the asteroids as well, so you know.
Local resources exhausted.
Actually, let's send these
Moving on.
3 guys
Standing
over
by.
there.
Confirmed.
Hunt that lot, please. Let's send these 3 guys. These 3 guys over here.
Standing by.
Hunt
Order confirmed.
that lot, please.
Local resources
Then I've got these 2
exhausted.
guys here, which I'll bring back,
Resource
and these 2 I'll
collector
use
complete.
for all of that. So,
Reporting.
yeah, you guys are set to evasive.
Local resources exhausted fleet. Moving on. Standing
You
by.
guys are set to
Destination
evasive.
locked in.
Then,
Local
sorry, these 3
resources
guys will be
exhausted,
the
Moving
ones
on.
picking up the slack.
Lock all weapons.
So
on
yeah, there we
target.
go. I've sent out some hunter squads because I want more stuff.
Local
I'm being very,
resources
very
exhausted
greedy.
fleet.
Oh, there's one
Moving
there.
on.
Kill it. Ah, well, what can I say? Resources. I cannot overstate this enough. Resources are
Target confirmed.
critical. That one almost came in. Actually, that one's about to hit, I think. Yeah, that one almost hit my ship. At least the rest of my craft are doing a good job out there. Taking a few knocks though, I think, because a repair corvette's wandered over.
Resource collector complete. Group
Yep,
2
they're
has
doing just
defeated
fine.
the enemy.
I've got a couple of extra resource collectors coming out.
Confirmed.
Destroyer complete.
Underway.
Okay, that is... I think I might be in the clear, actually, because there's only all these rocks coming in. Oh, actually, they've not finished properly. But, of more interest to you guys is the fact that I have actually just launched my first destroyer.
Group 1 reports victory.
Local resources
So my first
exhausted
destroyer has just
fleet.
come out,
Moving
and
on.
this is
Local
mine.
Resources exhausted fleet. Moving
My
on.
destroyer
Reporting.
versus the enemy destroyers. As you can see. Mine is
Resource
very different in
collector
style.
complete.
Local
Functionally,
resources
they are
exhausted fleet.
almost the same.
Moving on.
There's only the minor detail that
Group two.
the weapon tracking arcs are slightly different,
Group
but
1
apart from that,
reporting. Local resources exhausted fleet. Moving on. Target acquired.
okay, I want you to target all of that, please.
Defensive perimeter set.
Set to
Confirmed.
evasive mode, because you need to get stuff done.
Confirmed. Confirmed.
Very good.
Resources downrange.
Right, where are all those spare harvesters? You're all set to harvest.
Roger.
So yeah, plenty of stuff
Target
to gather.
Confirmed.
Perfect. There we go.
Local resources exhausted fleet.
No, what are you doing, you silly frigate? Oh, luckily it was getting killed at that point, so...
Resource collector
jeez.
complete.
That said though, each of these is only worth 50 RUs each, so... You know, it's not ideal. It's not ideal by any stretch of the imagination.
Local resources exhausted fleet. Moving on.
Group 2
So the fact is, I think I've
reports
also
victory.
overbuilt resource collectors, because when this is going to be done, I'll have 10 of the things. Do I need 10?
Roger.
Really? Not so sure that I do.
Copy.
Oh well, we can but prepare and
Target confirmed.
do overkill and things like that. Okay, kill those 2 rocks, please. Group 1 is continuing to randomly engage, so yeah. How are my other ships doing? These guys are chasing after rocks, just trying to kill more and more stuff.
Acknowledged.
How are you guys doing over there?
Resource collector complete.
Oh, they're actually finding more stuff to kill. Okay. Sure. Go ahead. Right, that's all my resource collectors. Get some more out. Sorry, this is a bit of a... This is not the best, well, not the most eventful mission, let's say.
Local resources exhausted
But the whole
fleet.
point is, you're
Moving
supposed to
on.
protect
Local
your
resources
mothership,
exhausted
because
fleet. Moving on. Roger.
if you don't actively do this, then you can very, very easily
Collection
lose
Destroyer
your mothership and you will die, because there's far more than enough rocks coming to smash your mothership to pieces, and
Group
any
1
other
has
big ships that get
defeated
in
the
the way too.
Group 1. Local resources exhausted
Oh,
fleet.
Group 1's actually
Moving
done,
on.
is it?
Attack
No, it's not. There's
vector
still a whole
laid in.
bunch of rocks around here.
Group 1 standing by.
There we go.
Copy.
Group 1
Oh, here comes another destroyer.
reinforced.
Got it. We're locked on here.
My firepower is growing rapidly.
Local resources exhausted.
The fact there's a whole
Moving on.
bunch left is
Reporting.
entirely because of the fact that some of them split when you kill them. But look at all these resources just left lying around. Ah, glorious, glorious things. Anyway, with that, I should be almost out of this place. I think I'd like to apologise for the last mission, actually, while I'm thinking about it. Because when you get down to it, I did a practice match to make sure I knew what I was doing.
Local resources exhausted.
Well,
Fleet.
had a
Moving
better
on.
idea, refresh myself a bit,
Local
and
resources
then
exhausted. Fleet. Moving on.
it wasn't enough to refresh everything. Like, I'd forgotten that fighters can be a massively important thing to have, especially if you're limited in what tech
Group
you've
one
got for the
standing
rest
by.
of your fleet. So, you know, kind of important. And I
Attack
forgot
forces
about it
locked
for
in.
quite some time. Okay, apparently there's nothing left directly ahead of me, so... Apparently there's a rock over here which is hostile. But there's also many, many other rocks around that they're all too far away for me to really get at.
Combat maneuver confirmed.
I am safe
Group
though,
one.
so
Moving
that
while
is
engaging.
what counts.
Roger.
Just
Combat
make
maneuver
sure.
confirmed. Lock all
Yeah,
weapons
no
on
hostile
target.
things to shoot at.
Local
Okay.
resources exhausted.
You can go out hunting rocks as
Moving
well
on.
then.
Moving while engaging.
Go join the rest of
Moving to intercept. Combat maneuver confirmed.
I've just got to wait now for my ship to clear and then mission will be... Oh, mission can
Local
advance.
resources exhausted. Fleet.
Because
Moving on.
it requires me to get past all of this. This is very much a timed thing. If I go my objectives, the mothership is directly in the path of incoming asteroids. Destroy these asteroids to protect the
Local
mothership,
resources
and that's
exhausted.
it.
Moving
That's
on.
all done now. My ships have cleared it,
Local resources exhausted.
so it doesn't really matter
Fleet.
too much
Moving
anymore.
on.
I've just got to wait now. Wait.
Resource collector awaiting
I should
order.
probably review my fleet and see if there's anything else I want to build. I've got 10 resource collectors. I think I should build an additional refinery to go with those.
Assembly
Yeah, let's
underway.
get an extra controller out there, so my resourcing forces can
Local resources
operate
exhausted.
5
Fleet.
collectors per
Moving on.
refinery. That's getting outside the realms of most efficient, but hey, if it works, it works.
Local
Kind
resources
of thing.
exhausted. Fleet. Moving on.
But even so, these destroyers and things I've slapped together, pretty nice. Pretty nice. Let's build another pair of destroyers, actually. That'll be another 4,000
Resource
resources straight down the
collector
drain, because it's
awaiting
like 1,800 each. But they
Local
are
resources
so
exhausted.
incredibly
Moving
powerful
on.
and tough things. I want them to lead
Local
my
resources exhausted.
forces
Fleet.
everywhere,
Moving on.
basically.
There's nothing left out here.
So they get to lead my forces
We've
everywhere.
cleared the field.
There we go.
Local resources exhausted. Fleet. Moving on.
Stand by for acquisition and transfer.
Detecting incoming Bentusi vessel from the clearing ahead.
Resource controller complete.
Local resources exhausted. Fleet. Moving.
Hello, Bentusi. Okay, so what do they have to
Local
say?
resources exhausted. Fleet. Moving on. Local
Greetings.
resources exhausted.
We have
Fleet.
come to
Moving on.
trade.
Good timing. I've got 5,000 resources left, so let's have a look. Drone tech, 500. Accept. Gimme. Gimme.
New research available. New
This
frigates.
is a dangerous and unpredictable region. Can you give us information that will guide us through the nebula?
We hear nothing there. Even the Tide End fear the great nebula. No one returns.
Well, that doesn't sound
Resource
fun.
collector awaiting
But yeah,
order.
500 credits and they gave me drone tech. Saves me having to research it.
Local resources exhausted.
So,
Fleet.
yeah.
Moving on.
The thing is, as I said before,
Hyperspace module fully charged.
you can, even if you don't buy the techs, you can still research them after you've met the Bentusi, because you've been told that they exist. So it's either you get it immediately, snap it up from the Bentusi, or you can research it a little bit later on. But you have to put in a bit more effort to get the stuff. But hey, I've got a ton of resources, let's actually spend it and get the
Local
stuff.
resources
But
across
this
the
is giving me
fleet.
drone
Moving on.
frigates, which I think I mentioned this in
First
the
and clear.
actual 8, 9, 20. Yeah, let's fill out my frigate max with
Assembly
4
underway.
drone frigates.
Local
I
resources
mentioned this
across
in
fleet.
the skirmish
Moving on.
game, which is the drone frigates are actually unique to this particular fleet. No other fleets have this particular version of drone frigates. They don't have anything like it.
Destroyer complete.
So drones are unique to my fleet here.
Drone
And
frigate
what they
complete.
do is they deploy a massive network of drones around themselves. And basically they are very good at defending themselves and things near them against hostile fighter craft. So they're basically an anti-fighter defensive frigate. They're not very good on the attack, and the drones can actually be
Resource
shot
selector
down
standing
by enemy forces, so that's something else to watch out for. And they don't have the raw punch to really deal with other capital ships effectively. So basically they're a frigate that's a big bully towards the teeny tiny guys. But that said, the run through the asteroid field has actually taken me to the end of this particular episode, so I'm going to have to call it there. This has been Iron Mark 3. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the show and the fact that I am continuing to do all the things
Group 1 copies.
and play through this
Lock
campaign
on
because, you know, it's
Group 2
really good.
standing by.
And I'll catch you all some
Sector
other
laid in.
time. See you all later.